Have you ever wondered where the next big thing is actually coming from? You know, a great way to see into the future is to just follow the money. And today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to peel back the layers of a micro venture capital fund and look at the actual companies they're investing in. It gives us a fascinating glimpse into the problems being solved and the trends that are taking shape right now. So, what did we find? Let's dive in.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we'll quickly break down how the fund itself works. Then we'll get into the good stuff, the companies in green tech, AI, and consumer brands. And stick around, because at the end, we're going to reveal the one single thing that connects all of these very different businesses.
All right, so first things first, what kind of investment are we even looking at here? Let's break down the numbers and the basic idea behind this fund.
So at its core, a micro VC fund is pretty simple. It's a pool of money that invests in a whole portfolio of young, promising startups. Instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, you're spreading the risk and the potential for a huge win across a bunch of different companies that are just getting ready to take off.
And what kind of scale are we talking about? Well, this particular fund is aiming to raise $25 million. That's the capital they're going to inject into all the companies we're about to look at.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting. The fund is targeting a 10.5% annualized yield. And get this, it's paid out to investors every single month. That kind of steady cash flow is something you just don't see very often in the world of venture capital.
But that's not the whole story. On top of that monthly yield, the big prize they're shooting for is a 3.7 times return on the original investment, all within about 3 years. It's ambitious for sure, but it all comes down to the companies in their portfolio. So let's finally meet some of them.
Our first stop is green tech and sustainability. This is all about companies that are tackling some of our planet's biggest headaches, everything from plastic pollution and wildfires to just how much energy we're using.
Kicking things off, we have Earth Vision Biosolutions. They're making products designed to replace single-use plastics and paper. And their secret sauce? Well, it's pretty serious. We're talking 18 patents and a founding team that includes the founder of Intel and the former chairman of Chevron Europe. I mean, come on. So this isn't about proving an idea. They just need the money to fulfill massive, waiting orders from giants like McDonald's and Starbucks.
Next up is FlameCap, and this is one of those so simple it's brilliant ideas. It's a patented wrap that literally protects utility poles from catching fire during wildfires. But their real genius is that they handle the installation too, so utility companies don't have to pull their own busy crews off other critical jobs. And are you noticing the pattern yet? They already have orders lined up from utilities in multiple states. They just need the cash to make the product faster.
Now let's talk about Rayton Solar. They're going after one of the biggest, hidden problems of our time, just how much energy everything takes. You know all this incredible AI we're seeing? It's ridiculously power-hungry. Rayton makes these super thin wafers that can slash AI energy use by 30% and even make EV charging 3 times faster. That's a huge deal.
And if you're wondering why an investor would jump on this, just look at this chart. The old-school silicon market, it's growing at about 5% a year. That's fine. But the specific market Raytheon is in, it's projected to grow at a mind-blowing 49% per year. That's the kind of explosive hockey stick growth that venture capital is built on.
Last up in our green tech tour is Alijon Enterprises. You might know them as ChemBeGone. They have a really mature product that gets rid of toxins in our water. And the beauty of it is the simplicity. It's literally a 2-drop solution that works on the spot. Plus, it's made in an FDA-certified lab, so you know you can trust it.
I mean, it really doesn't get much clearer than this, right? The problem is contaminated drinking water. The solution is a couple of drops that fix it instantly. Once again, the product works. The real challenge is just getting the word out and making enough of it for everyone who needs it.
All right, let's switch gears and talk about, well, probably the biggest topic on the planet right now, the AI revolution. We've got 2 very different companies here that are using artificial intelligence to completely transform their fields.
First, there's Ethica Meds. Their mission is incredible, to be the world's first ethical drug company. What does that mean? Well, they're using AI to get away from one-size-fits-all medicine. The goal is to perfectly match the right drug in the right dose to the right person every single time. It's a powerful vision, and they just need the capital to build out the labs and manufacturing to make it happen.
And then we have Everreps. These guys are creating AI-powered digital humans. Just think about that. Tireless, super efficient employees who can handle customer service, sales, you name it. And the best part? Their system is already built. A business can get a new digital employee up and running in just a few hours. The tech is ready to go, they just need the funding to tell the world about it.
Okay, for our last group, we're shifting from deep tech to stuff you might see or use every day. Consumer brands. But these aren't just random companies. They're all bringing a really fresh angle to markets that have been around forever.
Let's start with Red Leaf Coffee. Now, this is not some idea on a napkin. This is a real, proven business. They already have an 8-store chain of organic coffee shops that pulled in $8.5 million in revenue last year alone. In fact, they're so successful, they're already looking at buyout offers. The money they're looking for is pure gasoline for the fire. It's all about expanding nationwide.
Then there's Overnight Travel Bags, also known as OTB. They've found a perfect little niche in luxury leather goods for quick trips. And their advantage? Pure star power. They've already locked in celebrity endorsements and have been featured on TV. Now they just need the capital to blast that all over social media and, of course, make enough bags to keep up.
Pitalicious is another fantastic example. They started with this one, unique patented product, sandals you can wear right after a pedicure. But they didn't stop. They've cleverly expanded into a whole line of beauty products, showing that their customers really love the brand. Now, they're literally selling more than they can make, which is the best problem a company can have.
And finally, we have Dining Empire Holdings. Think of this as a modern media company built for the streaming age. They create lifestyle TV shows about food and travel and then distribute them across more than 15 different platforms. They just need capital to help cover the production costs and to market their shows to an even bigger audience.
So, we've looked at a company that stops wildfires, an AI sales team, a coffee chain, a biotech firm. I mean, on the surface, these businesses could not be more different. But there is a really powerful single idea that connects every last one of them.
And this is it. This is the big takeaway. Every single company we looked at is on the exact same journey. They have all already developed a product that works. They have all already generated real, actual demand for it, in many cases way more demand than they can handle. And so they've all hit this wall, the funding gap. They're not looking for money to find out if their idea is good. They need money because it is good. And now they need to scale up manufacturing, marketing, and expansion to meet the demand that is already knocking at their door.
When you put it all together, this entire portfolio represents a really specific bet on the future. It's not a bet on wild, untested ideas. It's a bet on proven businesses that are just waiting to explode. They cover sustainability, artificial intelligence, and new takes on consumer goods. So it leaves us with one final thought. Looking at these huge trends, which one do you think is going to grow the fastest?